We'll see.
Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Florida State's head coach told me before the game, even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week, do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Missouri's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Moves the pocket. It's Washington. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. They're coming off a national championship win last year, but you got to think this group of seniors isn't satisfied with stopping there.
No, they have tremendous leadership, and this coaching staff, too. That was the one priority in the offseason, fighting complacency, staying hungry to try and chase another title, David.
And it's hard to do, but you got new pieces and new places and new faces, which is awesome. So it's a lot of guys that haven't won that championship that want to fight for it, that are hungry, and now you mix them with some guys that have also won. It's a good recipe.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Goes high to pull it in.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
There's some daylight. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Right side, it's Bowman. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Washington. Makes the grab. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Out wide left, it's Bowman. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw again. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And this has been a really good first drive, man. You talk about scripting the first however many plays. It's different for all the coordinators. Nice drive down the field. Now set up in a 3rd down situation. Let's stay aggressive. Let's capitalize on this momentum and not try to kick these field goals, because, you know, kicking field goals sometimes down the road can come back to bite you.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Good job by this defense.
What was bullshit is you catching that first one when I greened the catch on my end.
Stay dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
That pass shouldn't even been as high as it was. That was great defense. Should have been picked.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Burns. Unloads to the wideout. Left side, it's Napier. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
You can tell this quarterback and these wide receivers are on the same page. Quick read, quick throw, quick success.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Hits inside, it's Edwards.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Keep getting fucked up by you guys named coaches. Same real people.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
IB named his Mississippi State coach Sylvester Croom for a second. I was like, wait, he's still
Just
coaching?
leads the running back. He's got enough for a Missouri first down.
It's great awareness by the running back.
That was the name I hadn't heard in a long time.
Is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Rolls right. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Quick give. It's Edwards. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Sets his feet. It's Burns. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board.
They want me to kick a 60-yarder?
Like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Man, what a good job by this defense. Staying disciplined, not getting lost on their keys, man. They're aggressive, expecting a run play probably on third and short. They slip the screen in there, but they're disciplined enough to stay home, to get the tackle, and now force the fourth down.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on
And there's one thing I could do.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Let's see if this offense can get
The fucking field goal post is right in my line. What are you doing? I mean, thankfully it's see-through, but I got the yellow tint.
Of the season for this transfer. He's got enough. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Noles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The run inside. It's Alexander. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The gun, they'll run it with Gibson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Washington.
Oh, what a man! What are you doing?
That'll get the job done and move the
There's nobody there.
Mark the ball at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Hard running there.
What the fuck is... Are you getting that on your screen now, too? Did you get glancing, perfect timing? Like, I'm getting new... Like, when I gave you a hit stick, it said near center, perfect timing.
They
I
got
would say,
3 on the
this is the
last
first time
pass.
I've
Here
seen
comes
any
2nd and
these
7.
prompts in this
Making
game.
the adjustment on the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Got his man.
You gotta be kidding me.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that
You
one.
guys can react.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route,
That shit was a
knows
dub.
when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Got him on the RPO. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Knowles come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the gun, it's Croma. Trucks through the defender. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
To throw, it's Washington. Still looking. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Seminoles! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out.
Might need to get back on
early,
that.
Get everything going. Way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels. They have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Yes, he threw it a little behind me. Like, so
And with the extra point, they're now up by
the
a
most
touchdown
hungry.
and
I
a
said,
field
God
goal
damn it,
at
make a
10.
play. We read it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Napier. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Send the tight end in motion. They go to the counter. Powers through the defense.
Get off me, little fella.
Turning it on.
Get off me, little fella.
20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all
Some of the
way.
animations in this game are
Touchdown,
hilarious.
Missouri.
I've been practicing, I swear, for like 3 hours a day. He hasn't broke like one tackle against my defense.
And he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays,
I was like,
this,
I got a guy
it's hard
with
to
Hall
call
of
a lot
Fame
passes. I'm just gonna feed this
shifty,
guy the rock.
and all he is a straight ahead runner. Like his jukes was whack, and now he does that. So
Let's see what he can do with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
I love how the stiff arm gives him a speed boost, and everybody else was just standing around watching the run.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the...
Snags it, and he's open. Across the 50, and down, and
before he just ran away.
44. Good pickup on that one.
It's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to throw, it's Washington. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for
a limbo underneath my guy. Just let me tackle you there.
That's a really good play by this defense, because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top.
Yeah, no, they broke them. They're like, they're too good, so now just make them
there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown,
Let's go.
Tigers. A pick 6.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end
EA
of the
loves
first
that
half.
switch to
In a
closest, and they're
2-minute
probably
situation,
using actual
quarterback
millimeter
being
data
way too
instead of the
aggressive,
guy you want.
And that's a mistake, David. Taking it pick 6 all the way to the house, that could really end up costing them.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He's changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Washington. He rifles one deep down the middle.
What?
Makes the grab inside the 30. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
Kidding.
What a dynamic
Are you green
play
on
on that
that?
last one. Flips the field, and they've got it
What the
first and
fuck?
10 from the 28.
Well, I was going to say, it looked like he purposely threw into the open space, and then that, so it's like he didn't even need to do any of it.
Going up top.
What?
Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
You just don't even make fun. Like, nobody's ever fumbled in this game. Like, why do they even...
Run. He goes down after the short return, but what a
Why don't they
play to
review
get
it
the
automatically
football
either?
back.
Like, just... So we know what the fuck's going to be.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Here comes the heat.
Oh my.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Like, what is man coverage?
Catch and run before he stopped. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Dropping back, it's Washington. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
We know
You can
about
see
this
this guy's
running
wear
back's
and tear.
versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so
He's
far.
been fucking
Catching the
up.
ball that time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Gets the back moving. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's in! Touchdown, Florida State! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Edwards. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Buffalo, taking on the number 12 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's Buffalo, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Napier. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Burns. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. after the incompletion. Back to the passing game. Right side, it's Napier. And he was on his way.
Hey, no.
Gets it all the way to the 38.
They fit it into the hole I see in my head. Like, if you throw it right in here, but it's always leading.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Burns. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able
it's
to
always on 3rd down. Why they can't make... Like, there's nobody there.
You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced it.
There was nobody there. Stepped up in the pocket like everybody, hey, like you gotta do to like real quick. Yeah, fucking right.
This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the upright.
I guess I should have kicked from 6.
56, and he's got 3 on the board.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50 plus, and he did it with ease.
And, you know, we probably got like a career high of 43-yard field goal.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. So on their first drive of this 3rd quarter, they find themselves in a tie game after that last field goal. To the air, it's Washington. Complete out left to Wilson. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
Running inside, it's Gibson. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Seminoles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Second down to the air. Quickly complete. Just steamrolling the defense. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
After that truck,
really
you just as hard.
A tight end that's elite. When you start recruiting these guys,
He ain't running through,
can
he
you
ran
make
in.
the first guy miss? That's what makes a tight end go from really, really good to elite. And he does a great job breaking the tackle and then starts chewing up yards after the catch. That's exactly what you want from a great tight end.
The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to Jared Gibson. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Good, right down the boulevard. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's Farmer. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Edwards. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They give it to him again. nowhere to go.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Burns. Under pressure. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Left side, it's Bowman. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Look out! Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Making the adjustment. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Unloads in the nick of time.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Burns. Going for the big play.
Come on, man. Throw something over somebody's head. So far away.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security.
Once they beat man coverage, that shit's just going to float. Just throw the fucking ball.
The quarterback and the defense made them pay.
Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Knowles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Rush right in his face. Just got rid of that one.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Second and long here. They want to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Here's something.
Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. And he gets it away.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was all me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Sets his feet. It's Burns. Rushes on. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play in a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
He'll take a deep shot here.
He dropped it!
Slips through his fingers, incomplete.
Oh
That
my
would
God!
have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at. 'Cause he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
Touchdown, no! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
This is exactly how you close out games, David. Defense gets the stop, they force the punt, and this guy can change the game. If you can make the first guy miss, good things happen. That's exactly what happened there. They're now blowing this game open late.
Blowing it open, making the big play. He secures the catch first, job number one, right? And then just seeing the vision of where to go, how to follow your blocker, stay away from the other color jersey, make the big play, and add to their lead.
Offense coming out on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing
he doesn't have,
defensively,
like, his throw under pressure is like 60-something.
And on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Figured on the road,
A lot of ground to cover.
might need a
They
little
need
more
a
help.
chunk here on second down. Dropping back, it's Burns. Out wide right, it's Edwards. Turns it on at midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have two more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This offense tried to go right back to the well or right back to the air, and the defense was ready this time.
And a great response from the defense. You give up a big play, a huge chunk play that you didn't want to give up. Don't hang your head. Now play the next play. Played it aggressively, went and got the sack. Way to respond.
Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They're all over him. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box. As he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Fires to the right. Got a man. It's Edwards. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Bringing it out. Slips through the line. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Florida State. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium
so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Still looking to his right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's caught. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You got to give this defensive staff a ton of credit. They had a plan for this guy, right? They've watched him on film. He's been eating defenses alive. They've limited him. That was only his first catch. They've changed up their coverages. They've gotten after the quarterback. Great defensive game plan coming in this week.
Second down, gonna throw it. Moving out to the right. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
This is an area of the game on offense. You've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Drops back. It's Singleton. Fires left.
No way!
Ripping through the defense. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
When I'm in a tight game and it's a 1-possession game, I do
Did you
not
green
want
that?
to put my defense on the field. You could tell the offense didn't. Great job executing the 3rd
You
down.
fucking kidding?
The first down, and now we're just going to play the tick, tick, tick game.
Look at that shit. Oh.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback takes a knee.